Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Complete to the left. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, better look out. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Turning it on. Touchdown time. They put the first points on the board.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. Speeding down the left side at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Wide open downfield. All kinds of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. They'll start this drive going to the air. Completed pass, it goes nowhere. In fact, they lose yardage. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Young. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Man, you see so much of this in football.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time, he's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Mossed his ass. Get your ass mossed.
They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Lost M.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Young. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Young. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man, zone.
Breaks into the open. Spins away from the defense. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
You don't see a ton of wide receivers come in as true freshmen and just take over the game and be the best player on the field. Man, he's done that as a true freshman. It's been amazing to watch, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy hunt as a receiver, which is not a normal thing. So it kind of shows you what kind of potential he has. He could win it as a freshman. He can win it as a sophomore. Shoot, he can win it as a junior. This guy has unbelievable talent.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. To throw, it's Fafita. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Young. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, we'll take that throw all day.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
To the air, it's Fafita. Looking for the score. Touchdown Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 1st down. He fires to the left side. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. He's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw.
Touchdown, Bama! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Number 3 with the catch in the end zone.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air, it's Fafita. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught on the outside, it's Young.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them, but they had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together and all